Sifter, what's good? How we doing? Yo, how is the audio on that end? Does the audio sound good? Is everything clear? Just let me know. We have had a minor issue in the past doing lives. We haven't had that issue since, but I need to check in now, right when we start these. So we're gonna open this bad boy up in this live. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get here in the stream, and then we'll go ahead and crack this bad boy up. That's usually how it goes. This is the first sealed product that I'll be opening from Paradox Rift. I'm quite excited. I really like the Armarouge. The Armarouge is one of my favorite, newer Pokemon characters. And honestly, the Roaring Moon just looks sick. I mean, it's an awesome looking Pokemon. Like, honestly, it's hard to discount this Pokemon. I know a lot of people feel weird about the cards in Paradox Rift. Will they deliver? Will people remember this set? Will they want to open up this set again in the future? I don't know. But I've heard good things about the booster boxes, so I'm hoping that this booster box will end up being a good one. Yo, what's up, iFOMO? How we doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? I am ready to open up some Pokemon cards. It has been far too long, so I'm excited. Just to start, what's y'all's favorite card in this set right now? What is the card that you are primarily going after? I feel like most people, it's going to be the Roaring Moon. So, and then the Iron Valiant. Obviously, those two seem to be the ones that people want the most out of this set. For me, it's definitely the Roaring Moon. The Roaring Moon is definitely what I want out of this set. And it's, I was going to stick with sleeves, but, you know what? This was a gift from my sister. This was a late birthday gift from my sister, so I don't have to crack my case. So, and hopefully we get some good luck because it's coming from family. So yeah, I guess, we'll go ahead and, get this guy cracking here soon. Here we go. Yo, what's up, Shaka Zulu? How we doing tonight? How is your daughter, bud? She got checked. So her first checkup with our pediatrician is on Friday, which we thought it was this morning. I don't know why it got pushed back, but they did take a quick look at her when we were at the pediatrics this morning. They said she was stable. They said she should probably be fine. She's been happy and having fun all day, so I think she's doing good. Oscar, yo, what's up? And happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy pre-Thanksgiving, right? A lot of people are probably starting to eat that Thanksgiving food right now. Oscar, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic night. Night Chef, how we doing? What up? Shaka Zulu, good Manny, glad to have you back, safe and sound. Same with your daughter, I appreciate that. Ani, good evening, Orion. Good evening. Okay, so the boys are here. I think now that there's at least, going to be a dozen people in here, let's go ahead. I wanted to give everybody a little bit of time. Like, I feel like at least 5 minutes until I go ahead and crack this thing open. Prod Loudpack, how we doing? Yo. Yeah, happy holidays, everybody. I think, people are starting to feel bullish about Pokemon right now, about Modern in general. I mean, I'm bullish on it, but right now I don't think it's going crazy. But I think the holidays are going to put a big pump into Modern cards. Because my sister just went into a store and was like, I want to get my brother a late birthday gift. What's the newest, hottest thing? I imagine a lot of parents are going to be buying their kids booster boxes of Paradox Rift come Christmas time. Because Paldean Fates will still not be out yet officially. So I imagine a lot of people are going to be buying Paradox Rift. And that could send it soaring. And if the supply cleans out and they don't do a reprint on it, that could be huge for Paradox Rift. Not that it matters. I don't have that much of it, but I don't know. I'm just speculating. 528, what's going on, Orion? How we doing tonight? Taylor Mosley, what's good, bro? Glad your little girl is okay. I appreciate that. Austin, we got our mod in the building. I know we're missing Fortress, but again, I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of time We're 5 minutes in, almost 20 people popped in here, so that's good. Guys, again, is the audio good? Is everything good? Does it sound clear? Is it, glitching anything? It seems like everything is good. Seems like everything is good. No one said anything, but I'm a little skeptical now from the streams that we've done before I went to Mexico. We had some weird streams. 2 out of 3 Modsketeers. Hey. Oh yeah, we got Oscar in here too. I forgot. Oscar, I made Oscar a mod too. So, all good to go. Okay, there's 20 people in here. I wanted to wait a little bit longer, but honestly, in 5 minutes, a lot of y'all popped in here. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get into it. I've got my good old friend, my trusty Husky. Let's get into it. And, Pooping Turtle, how we doing tonight? How we doing? All right. I'm excited, y'all. I'm tired. I'm super tired, but I'm excited. It hurts to open up a sealed product. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but like it just feels so good. It's like a sealed product, like a brick. It just feels good in the hands. Kills me to break these open. Honestly, it kills me. It's just not quite. It's not quite factored in as a totally fun way to open cards, because I don't like breaking these seals. But okay, we're tearing the seal off. Here we go. We're gonna open up this bad boy and go ahead and get into it. Whew. This is pretty cool, guys. It's been a little bit since I opened a whole booster box like this. Let's go ahead and set this guy up. And we gotta get this popping out. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Now, we are not going to open up this whole booster box. I'm going to spread this out a little bit. I definitely don't want to burn myself out early on with Paradox Rift. But I'm going to take one slot and completely shuffle it and put it back in. And we'll just pull some packs from it. Let me get that chat real quick. We opening 151. We are not opening 151. If I can grab some 151 for the low and open some more 151, we will. We are not done with 151. I am 8 cards short, and I have not forgotten that. But we did get the Venusaur, or the Cleanosaur, if you were there for it. You know what I mean. Got scammed today, 650,000 on Facebook Marketplace, but all good other than that. Dude, that's the worst. Getting scammed is the worst. Picked up 2 CZ ETBs for 51 from GameStop today. Really? Wait, what? Yo, I've got to get into GameStop. I was going to do a video about the Black Friday deals, but technically that's not for another 2 days. But maybe, I didn't see anything on GameStop's website either. I didn't see that they were doing any kind of, like, crazy good deals. So I didn't think to even pop in there today. I was near GameStop today, though. I just was like, I'll wait till actual Black Friday. Yeah, I filed a police report at Austin Reed. Funny. Alright. I think I've shuffled this enough. It's as good as it's going to get. Hopefully, I get some good cards early on. I definitely don't want to open a bunch of dud packs. I'm weird about booster boxes. I don't feel like booster boxes are the move necessarily. Like, the cost basis is great, and to fill out the set to get all the bulks and reverses, like, it's great. But overall, I don't know. I think you have better luck getting multiple chase cards, opening a lot of sleeved packs. We got all the mods in here. Mr. Sires, how many PC ETBs you picking up for the new set? I hadn't even thought about it, but I need to do that. I need to do that for Paldean Fates. I need to get on that. I have no idea. This Mexico trip on top of the hospital bills for my daughter, I mean, that was just traumatic, and there was a lot, and I'm honestly super thankful my sister was able to source me a booster box as a late birthday gift, because I did not want to crack my sealed case, which sounds funny because it's like, Orion, there's Paradox Rift everywhere. Like, so what if you crack the case? But I just didn't want to. But here we got some right here, and I'm just happy to have some Pokemon cards gifted to me by my sister that I can just open up and have some fun and really, really enjoy it. Not think about value, not think about the money that's, you know, inherently placed on some of the cards. It's just like, you know what, this was a gift. Let's just have some fun with it. So let's go ahead and open these first 3 packs. We got Roaring Moon artwork, we got the Armor Rouge artwork, and we've got that Garchomp artwork. I think the Garchomp actually looks really good, but again, I haven't seen it in person. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up the Garchomp artwork. Derek, I'll buy a Rayquaza Gold Star for 200 if you need money. Oh man, it might, you know, and that's worst case scenario. I think if it gets to a point where, you know, I'm in a good spot financially, honestly. But if it gets to a point where I feel like liquidating anything, honestly, it probably wouldn't be the cards first. I would probably sell one of my cars before I sold the Pokemon cards at this point, because my cars cost property tax and inspections and repairs and gas and oil. Pokemon cards take nothing more. I mean, they sit, they look beautiful. I love that about Pokemon cards. I love that about this hobby. I love the stability. I love the consistency of it all. It's great. Okay, we got 28 people in here. Awesome. We haven't even started. I'm a Deegan, been spending too much on Pokemon. Pulled Erica SIR in Japanese and Charizard God Pack in English. Congrats. Sitting on 4 Zard SIR from 151. Good lord. Okay. All right. Sip a drink, aka water. Oh, good question. Taylor Mosley, did you get what you wanted for the Crystal Zard? I sold Crystal Zard for 4,800. That wasn't what I wanted for it. I wanted 5,500 for it, but that's mainly just because of eBay fees. So I ended up netting 4,200 from it. I traded a bunch of WotC bulk hollows for that card, and some other random hollows I traded for that card. I don't think I had but maybe $2,000 in it, if that. Probably more like 1,500 in it. I think I got more than what I put into it back out of it, and now that money is sitting in the bank account. Like, it's so nice to like liquidate a high end card like that, but I am going for the 9, as Austin just popped in there with the chat. I am going for the Crystal Charizard in a 9. So that's going to be fun. So far, I see one in the UK. There's a PSA 9 Crystal Zard in the UK. They want 7,500. I'm this close to just offering them right now, but I think it's good with these higher end cards to let them sit, let them simmer for a while. Because when you jump on a card right when it pops onto the market, you're giving that seller way too much power, right? You're saying, wow, I need to have this right now. And they automatically assume that they can get that immediately. When sometimes you're just willing to pay someone immediately. Oh, dude, why did you have to do that? You're too good to me. You're too good to me, seriously. I will definitely tell Diana that one of our subscribers, longtime subscribers, Derek, thank you so much, has just paid for one of her toys from Target. I know we're going to have to do one of those soon because Christmas is around the corner. I don't know about you guys, if you have kids, but time to prepare for that. All right, we're off to a good start. Fire Energy, let's get it. Okay, we've got Crustle. We've got Onyx. That's a nice little artwork. I love Onyx. Flittle. It's very derpy. Nickit. Okay. Simipour. And that's a cool artwork for Simipour. You know, we haven't seen much of this set so far. Oh, wow. Zebstrika looking... Wow, that's a really cool artwork. I mean, like, no, I'm not a huge fan of all the Pokemon we're going to see in here in this set, but I can appreciate all the artworks regardless. And, you know, like, this Joltik, I mean, that's a pretty beautiful artwork. I mean, this is not a card that matters by any means, but it's a pretty beautiful artwork. It looks like he's sitting on an Oran Berry or something. That's pretty nice. And this is a reverse. It looks like we got a hit, guys. It looks like we actually got a hit out of the first pack. I can't tell. Wow, look at that Steelix. Now I already seen the Steelix. Yo, and we got our first hit. We got the Glossopod. I keep forgetting the name for this one, but it definitely hit right when I saw him. This is one of the illustrations that's kind of a newer, odd-looking Pokemon, but kind of a badass-looking Pokemon. I kind of really like the illustration for this card. And that's a card that we don't have yet, that we didn't pull out of only the 10 packs we've pulled. Derek funding Christmas gifts. Love to see it. That's nothing. One stream we paid him to open Gym Heroes packs. And man, was that was a hit. Well, we did do well on the Jungle pack that we opened. And I am planning, we're about to hit 4K, so that's dope. But once we hit 5,000 subscribers, we are going to open a base unlimited pack, guys. We're gonna go for gold, okay? I could pull the Charizard, the unlimited base set Charizard out of one of those packs, and I probably won't, but I could. It could be done. We have several heavy packs left, and I'm gonna be opening those as we hit milestones, just for fun. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, where did all my sleeves go? I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling right now. Let me find my sleeves, first off. Are these all of them here? Where does the guy put all of his sleeves? Weird, guys. I don't know where I put all of my sleeves. This is kind of odd. I always have them out here. Hold on. Let's see. Where are you? Okay. Now, honestly, that's odd. I don't know what happened to my sleeves. They all disappeared, but it's okay. We've got another bag of them here. I think everybody that's been collecting long enough, anybody and everybody who's been collecting long enough, you have boxes of these penny sleeves at disposal. These ones are Wintra. There's some off-brand from Amazon, but I love them. They're thin. They're soft. I like how they feel. They feel like they would not damage my cards, most importantly. But yeah, basic card sleeves. Okay, so we get the Glossopod EX. We got a hit on the very first pack we opened. Very nice. Not a major hit, but very nice. Next up, save the best pack art for last. We'll go with the Armarouge. Let's get this guy opened up. Now, why do you like Armarouge, Orion? Because Armarouge just has those Iron Man vibes. The armor looks really cool. The gold and the red, they're complementary. He's a fire type. He's a warrior type. Swordsman. It's knight. He's just badass. Armarouge is badass. And I love any illustration, any nice card form of Armarouge. Love them all. Love them all. Okay. We got that Grass Energy. Okay, ooh. We got a Gabite. He's looking fierce. Minun. Yeah, I think Pokemon Co. did pretty well with this set. Doublade. Miltank. That's a happy looking Miltank. Cyclizar. That's a pretty cool functional Pokemon. Simisear. Crobat. Love Crobat. Great colors. Looks cool. Okay. We got Mela, and I do believe the Mela, I think that's one of the higher end cards in this set. I'm not sure if the Mela, if I'm remembering right, Mela might have a Torkoal in one illustration, or that's a different trainer gallery then. Okay, we got this Liepard, and that is the reverse. Okay. Oh, and we got another hit. We got a Maushold EX, basic EX card. Very derpy Pokemon. Definitely not a fan of the derpier Pokemon myself, but there's definitely a market for that. There's definitely, I'm sure, people that love Maushold. There's love for every Pokemon, I mean, arguably. Okay, so next pack art, we're going with a Roaring Moon. That is the chase card. That's what you want. It's just an awesome, aggressive, cool-looking Pokemon. Salamance's prehistoric, ancient version. Very cool. Very cool. Got a Fire Energy. We got a Gibble. Pampor. Blitzel. Beautiful. Look at those colors. It's awesome. Good job, whoever did that. Unsweet. Got a trainer. Not sure if I had that one yet. So we got a Garbodor, which I know this is just garbage, but it looks like this Garbodor is literally flicking you off. Like, is it just me, or does it look like Garbodor is flicking people off? That's what it looks like to me. All right. I like the style of this too. I like these two colors here for these future cards. Looks like we got something again here. Dweedle. Iron Jugulis. Yes, Iron Jugulis. And this is a reverse. This reverse is cool. I feel like we've never had anything like this before. This is kind of interesting. The way the reverse doesn't have its own pattern and it's just shiny like that. This is a really cool reverse. I'm digging this, guys. I'm really digging this. Iron Jugulis. Or Jugulis. It's pretty cool looking. Okay. Alright, we got a Zekrom. It's a menacing looking Zekrom. Alright. So, if I bought sleeve packs, at this point, opening 3 sleeve packs, random packs, I'd be like, okay, I got 2 EX cards, whatever. But for the booster box, I honestly didn't expect that, but I did shuffle them around. I expect several dud packs just because it is a booster box. As soon as we get that first fire hit, depending how many packs we're in, I might call it. I want to savor this booster box. I want it to last at least another 2 openings. Alright. We got, yo, what's good, Pokemon Wonder? How we doing, Justin? We got Steel. Alright, come on, baby. Yanma. Mask. I don't know why. I'm a fan of Spinda, but I also hated Spinda. When I used to play Sapphire, and I would be walking through the ashy area in the game where the volcano had all the ash on the ground, and Spinda would just pop up, like, again and again and again and again. It was so annoying. But I like the colors on Spinda. Tinkatink. Tinkatink is one of my... So I don't like derpy Pokemon, but for whatever reason, I can't explain it. I like Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, Tinkaton. They look awesome. And, like, something about the crystals, I don't know. It's such a derpy Pokemon, but maybe the hammer makes it even better because it's like a Sour Patch Kid, like, sweet and nice on the outside, but just, like, an absolute goblin. Okay. Ampubomb. Looking to slap somebody in the face with his tails and shit. Okay. Trainer. There we go. We got Tinkaton right there, about to fuck some shit up. Alright. We got Flittle. Oh, and there we go. That's what I was looking for, guys. Maybe I'm going to have to start opening booster boxes. This is my first, like, good experience opening a booster box. 3 packs in. And we get an awesome artwork of Minun. The Gen 3 kind of play off of Pikachu. There's Plusle and Minun. This Minun is, displayed losing a game with its trainer. Pretty cool. Let's see. You've got some details in there. What are they munching on? It's an odd assortment there. It looks like they've got fruit. It looks like they've got a fruit right here, like an apple, and then pizza, coffee. I don't know why. I'm looking at it and over-analyzing it, but these colors are great. The yellow of the couch and the blue of the Minun, and also the way his little power orbs on his hands, those light up at certain angles of the cards. It's a beautiful card, no doubt about it, and couldn't be any happier to pull a Minun as one of my first hits. Yeah, that's cool. When you get the light on that just right, that's sick. Yeah, I think we're gonna like this set. I love the set of those 2 cards. I needed to try to open more, but can't afford it. I think that's the case with a lot of people right now. I think after the holidays, people are gonna be strapped for cash too, because the holiday drains everybody. So I think, we're gonna see. I think the market's calm right now, but it's gonna get even quieter At least as far as vintage goes. Maybe not modern. Maybe, you know, what's new is always going to be what's hot. You know, influencers, streamers, sellers, people are going to flock to what's new all the time. Um, but I kind of look at the vintage market to kind of give me an idea of like what I think is really going on. Um, I just watched the cartoon with Minen yesterday. Good stuff. All right. Oh, I didn't even see if we had a double banger. All right. So we got a Garganical. I think somebody said there are no double bangers in this set. That's awesome. It's beautiful. Joe Huerta. I'm excited for this holiday season. I'm finally starting a new job on Monday. Congratulations on your new job, my guy. That's awesome. Yeah, bro. This is an apple. They were eating a pizza and an apple. Who eats a pizza and an apple? Looks like there's some Pepsi at the bottom. I love Pepsi. Pepsi's great. I would so drink a Pepsi every live stream, every video, if I could just get free Pepsis. Actually, that's super unhealthy, but I'd probably still do it. Um, wow, dude, this Minen is like incredible. Yo, shout out to the sister for getting me a booster box that right off the rip was good. So, I didn't see the centering up front, but the centering is a little bit off. It's a little bit off center for sure, but the back is great. We got no nicks, no dings. 151 quality control was so bad, and then boom, you got Paradox Rift English coming out the gate with pretty good quality control, at least for this first hit. That's very nice. I got 2 EXs and a Minen. Okay, booster box 1, sleeve packs 0, and that was only in 3 packs. Okay, let's open 5 because usually I buy 5 sleeved packs when I'm just trying to go light. I'm already happy with the night. I got a little illustration card. Wow, and that cost basis was super, super low. It was like $2.75 cost basis, and I got 2 EXs and an illustration. Now, here comes a dud pack. I cannot get a hit after hit. It's not, can't be done. Here comes a dud pack. Dud pack incoming. Alright. Alright, we got Toxel, Spinda, Nimble. What is that, a cricket? Is it cricket? Oh, that beautiful Lekid. I think I already have him, but I like this artwork, particularly out of this set. It's a good one. Zebstrika, Crocolore, Amphibomb, and we got another reverse. I love these reverses. They look so good. Okay, another reverse Crustle, and a regular holo. So we're getting those duds. Now we're getting those duds. Oh no, actually we did get another regular holo pack. Okay, yeah, that's more what I expect. So, and that's the Ting Lu. I'll bring that up one more time because I have not gotten this one yet. But, okay, now I think that's 5 packs. And pretty much the same luck. I've got the same luck as I've got opening sleeves. But maybe we'll get something crazy. I'm trying to figure out in my head how many packs to open up of Paradox Rift. I don't want to get greedy, guys. I do not want to get greedy. Got some free packs to open. I want to just enjoy it. Okay. Psychic Energy. Okay, Surskit. Magpie, another great artwork. And you notice, actually, let me get that Elekid, because the Elekid and the Magpie, in my opinion, are very hand-in-hand artworks. They look like they go together, both being the baby Pokemon and also being kind of roaming the forest. I think these two particularly look really cool together. Alright, Flamigo. Porygon. That Flamigo is just a ripoff of a Flamingo, though. Come on. Steenie. Gliscor. He's pretty menacing. Absol. Love this artwork. Okay, gimme Ghoul. Now, I know people really like this Pokemon. I am not a fan. Like, I'm just not, but I know people really like this Pokemon. Golden Go. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool little artwork there. What is that? 6? That's the 6th pack in. Can we get 2 illustrations in 10 packs? That would be good. That would be good. This is pack number 7. Pack number 7, I think. Can we pull an absolute banger? Can we pull an absolute banger? Love that Jirachi. Beautiful artwork. I mean, super iconic Pokemon. One of the incredible legendaries. I was just reading something about the lore behind Jirachi yesterday. Very interesting Pokemon. Would definitely look into the lore behind Jirachi. Very cool. All the legendaries are honestly really cool. Nacli, Trainer, Porygon 2, Gliscor, Absol, Simisage. Don't think I had him. Tandemaus, Reverse. We've got an Exploud Reverse. That's an awesome looking Exploud. Very cool. Sick looking Pokemon in my opinion. Alright, we got a Zaytu. Not sure if I have the Zaytu yet. Okay. I'm losing track here if we were on 7 or 8 or what. But Armarouge artwork next. Hopefully we can break that dud pack cycle. Get ourselves a second illustration. Okay. Quality control set isn't the best. Oh no. Octillery. Golbat. Don't want to hear that. Larry. Okay, Yamask. Norman. Orthworm. Toadscruel. Being creepy as hell. Trainer. And that was a reverse trainer. We've got a Tandemaus. The other artwork. Oh, and a beautiful Latios. A regular holo, but a beautiful one at that. Like, this is a card that honestly would be, like, some of these holos look like they would be grade worthy down the line just as a holo. I feel like there would be value. If it's a PSA 10, it's perfectly centered. There's no dings on it. Something like that might actually be worth grading down the line. Probably not, but love to speculate. Is that 8 packs? Are we 8 packs in? All right. Let's get ourselves an interesting card. Let's get ourselves a Wowzer here. I know I'm not going to love if I pull, some of the other illustrations, but I will appreciate anything that we can get. Fire Energy, off to a good start. Got the Plusle, Dottler, Toxel, Viper, Trainer, Cyclizar, Simisear, Thievul, Litzel, and regular holo Glossopod. Alright, what is that, 9? I think we're at the 10th pack now. Really hoping for a hit on this. I think that's 4 dud packs in a row. Again, the booster box. You are going to get dud packs, which is a problem because people are weighing this stuff out. I don't know when Pokemon will finally figure out how to fix that. It seems like a lot of people are going to be doing that, which is awful for the secondary market because people are going to be selling dud packs, and people that don't know what they're doing are just going to be like, oh, this is a good deal for 10 packs, and then boom, they're dud packs. Orbeetle, that's a sick looking Orbeetle. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Cloth, Trainer, Lamigo. We've got our Tinkatink. I think I don't have this artwork for that one. And Serena EX. I did pull that already out of one of the sleeve packs I've opened in the past. This one has a really nice texture to it. Okay. So 3 EX cards, an illustration, And we're getting a lot out of the box. If we had just started with the box, we would be to a good start. Boxes are great for getting a good start into working with these sets. But I'm gonna go for at least one more illustrator before we call it a night on this box. Okay, let's go. Okay. Dark Energy, Feebas, Apom, Jolt. Buy some Neosporin for your fingers. Oh, dude. Alright, I deserve that. Dude, I bit my fingers so much on that trip. Galvantula, Electro Bullet. It's a cool attack. Thanks, buddy. Mantike. We've got a Screamtail. Iron Bundle. Ferrothorn. Plusle. Reverse. Surskit. And regular Hollow Volcanion. Yeah, I need to file down my fingers and then put some Neosporin on them, though. Facts. Facts. We're home. Not stressed out anymore. Just want to open up some Pokemon cards. Escape reality for a little bit. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Grass Energy. Tanomouse. Doodle. Whismur. Doublade. Or Doublade. Durant. Trainer. Another Trainer. Reverse Swablu. The Altaria would be great. Galvantula. Evil. Regular Hollow. Ooh, we're getting these dud packs. Okay. Wimpod. Can't read. Plusle. Tanomouse. Toadschool. Trainer. Minior. Simipour. Trubbish. Miltank Reverse. And Chi-Yu. Hard to believe that this is like kind of like a legendary type Chi-Yu. These Ruins Pokemon. Kind of I don't know. It's just a small little fish, so it's kind of funny that it would be like a legendary type Pokemon. Okay. Okay. David, appreciate that. Appreciate you, buddy. Water Energy, Vanillish, Onyx, Tinkatink, Charcadet, looking dope. Okay, Snorlax Ball, Tinkaton, Durant, Trainer, Doublade, regular hollow is that Milotic. Beautiful. Beautiful regular hollow Milotic. It's impossible to not open one of these packs. It's definitely an addiction. I think I might get like 12 packs. I think I'm a third through the booster box. I told myself I was not going to do this. I got so lucky getting this mine in early on. I think it piqued my interest in opening more of the box. But what the heck. If I have to crack my booster box case, screw it. We'll crack the case. I'm not ordering more Paradox Rift yet. But maybe we find some deals at GameStop. I'm definitely going to check tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so no, I'm not going to be able to check. So, yeah, it's going to be craziness Black Friday. So, yeah. But at least now I know where to go. I'm going to go to GameStop. I'm going to go and see what they have on Black Friday. Mine got Snorunt chilling in here. I love Snorunt. I love him. That's a derpy Pokemon I can get behind. Knucklestack? Do I have to say this? Knucklestack. Alright, Trainer. Come on. Orbeetle. Fluff. Bounce Sweet. Gimme Ghoul. Is that the other artwork? Or same artwork? Okay, and then regular hollow Aegislash. Regular hollow Aegislash. Come on, booster box. Come on. Give me one more hit to cap the night off with. I need that last hit. I need it. Okay. But if anything, again, filling out the bulk, filling out the cards that I'm gonna need but don't necessarily want out of the set. Gonna need that for my binder, so this will help a ton. Bring that a little bit closer, guys. Harry the Turntable, how we doing tonight? Wiglet. Alright, regular hollow Espathra. Espathra. That one, I'm never gonna remember that one. Espathra. 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 I'm never gonna remember that. Okay. And I'm hoping my sister will actually open some of these packs up with me since she's in town. Figured it would be like a fun, weird thing for us to do together. Alright. Wimpom. Wimpod. I always say Wimpom. Elekid. Tinkatuff. Trubbish. Crobat. Trainer. Minior. Golbat Reverse. Fuecoco Reverse. And finally, thank God, we got a full art. That Iron Hands. Awesome. Basically, the future version of Hariyama. Looks really, really cool. Happy to finally get something decent out of this set. What a beautiful looking card. I did actually get the Iron Valiant EX full art. So this is cool that I at least got like two, I think, of the fan favorite full arts from this set. I was able to get those already. Beautiful. And I think with that, I'm going to call it a night on this booster box. Since I've already opened one whole side of it, I'll go ahead and open this last pack from the one side. I'm going to save the rest of those packs for another day. Should probably stop with this Iron Hands EX, but I just can't stop. We got Minun, Iron Hands EX, Glossopod EX, Mousehold EX. We got some cards that we definitely need. The quality control looks really good on this guy. Looks really good. So far, I don't see anything too bad. Austin Reed, 151. Really gonna make me do it, huh? Really gonna make me do it. I mean, I can open one of the random products that I have of 151. I don't know what I have left. I'm not opening the booster bundle case. But, this guy is a beauty. This guy is an absolute beauty. Definitely a dope card. Glad to have it. I love that background, that, like, disco background. That is sick. Love it. I think this set will be well-liked down the road. Okay, let me just check and see what we got over here. Alright. We will open... Oh. Maybe if I keep spamming his chat, he will read one. Let's see, can I click on that? No, I can't click on that. Thank you, Derek. Booster box display, yeah, very funny. This guy don't read his super chats, Derek. I'm wanting to get XY and Sun and Moon sets, 2 from each area. I'm considering getting XY Evolutions and Ancient Origins and Sun and Moon base set and Team Up. I think those are all fantastic. Team Up is just the big one. It's expensive. Would definitely hurt to buy that one. Speaking of the trip, is Aspen still doing good? Always been curious, the booster behind you. You bought empty boxes or have you ripped all of these? Oh God, no. No, these are all empty. These were all for display because I really, really wanted to have a cool background that was like very vintage, but I also knew that I couldn't put myself into like $50,000, $60,000 worth of debt. But all right, let's open this last. You sir are a dud. You can talk smack to me all you want. Just send $1. Just send $1 and you can talk smack all you want. Alright, last Paradox Rift Pack. And then I'm going to open up the Zapdos box. We had great luck with the Zapdos box last time, so I saw this in the store and I just grabbed it because it seemed like we had such great pulls out of it the last time. Come on, that last Rift Pack. Can we get some gold in here? It looks like we are getting a regular holo though. And that's okay. Because we had the Iron Hands. Yep, regular holo. Don't have it yet, but Brute, Bonnet. Okay. Moving forward. Opening up the 151. Why didn't the wedding happen in Portugal? Why did they pick Mexico? Because my fiance's brother's now wife, her family's in El Salvador, so they wanted to do Mexico because it was easy, it was convenient, it was close. But yeah, and my wife's side of the family can't come to the U.S., and I don't really understand why. They used to live here, but they can't come here now. I don't know what happened, but I would speak more on it, but I literally have no idea why. And I try not to ask too much, especially around her family, because I don't want to, piss anybody off. The Godly Shad. Do you have any of the Gen 3 starter gold stars? Gen 3 starter gold stars. Mudkip, Torchic, and Trico. I do not have any of those. They're still on my list as far as gold stars go. I still need 16 or 17 gold stars. I still need, and that's including, I need 3 trios. So the starter trio, the Reggie trio, the Eevee Evolution line trio. That's 9 right there. Espeon, Umbreon, 10, 11. Mew, Mewtwo. I really want to get Mewtwo probably before all those other ones, but Mewtwo rarely ever pops up. Picked up the Trico PWCC this past weekend. PWCC, people can find some dubs on PWCC for sure. I'm also going for the Gold Star PSA 9s. Hell yeah. Yeah. I think probably the most underrated of those is the Reggies. I feel like the Reggies, people don't care about them as much. They're kind of weird looking, but if you look into the lore behind the Reggies, and I'm going to talk about that when I finally get mine, but I actually really, really like the Reggies. I can't wait to get those as gold stars. Right now, I still think the market could move a little bit down on those. I have 2 of the Reggies. I like them, yeah. I had the Registeel EX as a kid. I actually had the EX version as a kid. Okay, now this is sketchy. We've got a $20 box here with or $25 box with these 4 packs. We could seriously get nothing, and this would just be a waste of money here. So it's kind of sketchy. But 151 was pretty good overall about the hit rates. Sometimes you got a dud product. For me, I got a dud ETB and 2 dud UPCs. Yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Opening some 151 here. This is for you, Reese. This is for you. Also, this is definitely for me. So, okay, here we go. We've got 8 cards. We're missing 8 cards. We're missing. Really need some illustrations here. Gold Star Mewtwo is beautiful. Flabbergasted by the fact you had such a terrible vacation. First thing is, the hotel was whack, the hospital was really bad, and the asthma and heat stroke, yeah, is all over the place, man. All over the place. It was great up until the last day. At the last day, it was like everything changed. The hotel wouldn't work with me. They wanted hundreds of dollars per night that I wasn't there because we went to the hospital. So I was like so confused. I was like, wait a minute, we weren't here. I didn't even sign up for a room. And they were like, well, your stay was extended by 2 days because you didn't check out. I was just like, I've shelled out so much money this week. I don't know if you have the Celebi Gold Star PSA 9. There's one ending tonight on auction. Super clean. Again, I've been seeing these pop up a lot recently. I'm not in any rush for these. Like the ones that are really, really hard to get, Gyarados, Latios, I'd say Charizard. There's a lot of those out there, but they don't pop up much on auction. Gold Star Rayquaza, that's a tough one. Umbreon and Espeon, even though they're not hollows, those ones never pop up ever for auction. Man, taking me back, going back to 151. Yes, we did go into the ocean. Voltorb. I mean, it was a fun trip. Like I said, it was a fun trip. The first 5 days, they were great. Well, the first 4 days were great. And the 5th day was good until she had a heat stroke. Then we had to extend our stay because her family wanted us to be careful about flying. When will he start scrolling through the chat? I am scrolling through the chat. You're trolling me right now, Derek. Wait, seriously? Do you guys think I'm not scrolling through the chat? I am scrolling through the chat. Wait. I'm so confused. Yo, Market Scraper, what's good, bro? 151 best modern set ever. Right now in Scarlet Violet, definitely. So quit spamming Derek, lol. No, Derek's good. Derek's good. Derek's the homie. It's okay. It's okay, David. Wait a minute. Guys, I don't think he's scrolling through chat. Just not his chats. If I'm paying, I can do what I want, David. Read everyone's, but Derek's Derek is him. You guys are all trolling me right now. Alright, okay. You guys are freaking me out. Rob V. Ryan, I was able to pick up more 151. Got a display for $375. Oh, baby. YouTube does take a good portion, though. It sucks. But, hey, better than nothing. Better than nothing. I should just have my Venmo in the background. Alright, Chansey, Growlithe. Nah, I'm playing. Okay, please. Don't scare me like this. It's okay. Honestly, in a $20 Zapdos box, you could get nothing, and you could not argue with that. Like, it's like, okay, it's a $20 box. What are they throwing in these? But I think the Zapdos box is what we got the Venusaur out of. Whoa, what's going on here? Oddish. I gotta get used to opening again. I've gotten a little slower, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. Poliwrath, Dodrio. Oh god, here we go. This is a dud box incoming. Thanks, Austin. Thanks a bunch, bro. This was a great idea. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Money down the drain. Ryan, are you planning to have another child in the future? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I would like to have a bigger family. Right now, I don't think that's something that I can think too much about or prioritize because I feel like I need way more financial stability in my life already as it is. Pokemon has become such an engulfing hobby that, like, it's part of the problem, right? If I didn't have Pokemon in my life, I probably wouldn't have spent so much money. I would have way more saved. But at the same time, I wouldn't have started a little business on the side. I wouldn't have started a YouTube channel. There's a lot, that goes into it. In life, everything happens for a reason. So if we have another kid, great. It's supposed to happen. Is it something that I'm like already thinking about right now? Want to focus on Aspen big time, but I also wouldn't mind Aspen to have a brother or sister. This is a question that Diana will be asking me more and more often as we move forward. Well, one is plenty. But yeah, I'd like to have a bigger family, in short. Good question. Porygon, Machoke, Reverse. And this is what we got out of the Zapdos V-Box. We got an Arbok EX. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Hurt a lot. Okay. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Bro, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get out of products. You never know what you're going to get. Okay. I'm calling it. I did not get anything crazy tonight. Even us PokeTubers do not get anything crazy. Sometimes we get what we get. It is what it is. Tonight we got the Minun. We got the Iron Hands. We did what we could. And in case we are going to open some more 151 next week, Uno Mas. I mean, I'll open one more Paradox Rift pack. But I was trying to save those up. But who knows? Black Friday, if they have some 151 ETBs that I can get for the low, I'll probably snag those for sure. If they have Crown Zenith super cheap, I'll snag those for sure. Still think that set is just super cheap right now. How many Gold Star left? 17, I believe. Okay, we're gonna open an Armarouge pack out of this box. One more pack. This is it, guys. This is it. One more pack. Otherwise, I'm never gonna leave this table. I'm gonna end up opening packs all night long. And while that would be fun, one, I can't really afford it right now, and two, I don't want to burn out anytime soon. There's a balance to Pokemon cards. It's like I mean that like jokingly, but also seriously at the same time. And y'all know what I mean. When you open a ton of product, you get burnt out. You don't appreciate what you're doing as much. It's just not as fun. And I know that there are plenty of channels that open way more. And in the future, I imagine we will. Especially if this became more of like a full-time thing. Ooh, that's cool artwork. If this became more of like a full-time thing, and I took a step back from the bar, I would definitely open way more. Oh, there we go. Well, that's a good last pack to end on. We got a nice little Toxtricity EX. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking, like, shiny version of Toxtricity. Looks dope. So there we go. We got several EXs out of this booster box so far. We got a full art. We got a nice Minun illustration. And there's still some mystery left within this booster box. We might still get something down the road next week. Tomorrow, I'll probably open some more Paradox Rift packs just as like a regular, quick, short video. Shouldn't take up too much time. It's also Thanksgiving, so who knows what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Probably spending time with my family. But, yeah, if you guys have any questions now, I know I haven't been, like, actively reading the chat this whole time, but any questions, shoot them out. I'm sorry if you have to repeat yourself, but I'll definitely read everything and answer anything that you guys want answered, whether it's personal or about the hobby, just whatever, shoot. Also, hope you guys are having a fantastic night. As always, I received a lot of awesome comments on the last video. Very supportive. Very lucky to have this channel. It felt really good to vent and like get stuff off my chest. I just want to get back to it. Austin Reed, what's the answer to the universe? Well, the answer to the universe. I think you've got me beat there, buddy. I think you've got me beat there. Um, the arts, entertainment, and love. I would say that's the answer to the universe. No, but yeah, that's too vague. It needs to be more specific. What about the universe do you need an answer for? Are you glad to be home, Orion? Ben. Yeah, yeah. My stress levels were through the roof on vacation. I feel so much better now that we're back. Um, I just, I'm just in the comfort of my home, and my daughter's healthy, and she's safe, and just, it was just a bad experience. And I love Mexico. Like I honestly, I loved Mexico, and I had amazing experiences there when I was a kid. Is the answer to the universe 42? Is that the answer to the universe? Um, PF, you gag me with a spoon. What in the world? Uh, are you getting Paldea Fates when it comes? Yeah, yeah, I am gonna get some Paldea Fates. Actually, rip some Skyridge for the one time. Dude, I don't even have Skyridge to rip. That's the booster box, fam. I don't know the feeling yet. After opening 550 packs, I probably will. You will, you will. Um, are you? Yeah. Obsidian Drew 42. What's good, Obsidian Drew? On your life, nothing better than being home with family. Seriously, seriously, it's like my simple little life here. Like I really like it, and some people want kind of a redundant, boring life. You know, some of us are too, anxiety ridden for like doing a whole bunch of stuff, and like that trip was just a whole bunch of stuff. It was just way too much for me to handle. Um, Rob V, weird question. I know Trick or Trade booster bundles are not good investment, but do you think that the first one will be worth something sealed one day? I want to stash one or two. I actually have stashed two, and I do think that they will be good little investments, especially if you could get those on clearance. Those are cool. Those little Halloween packs, the first of those are kind of cool. Um, Gecko, I'm just here for entertainment. I have no packs. It's okay. Sometimes I watch other people open packs for entertainment. Sometimes I don't feel like opening anything, and I live vicariously through others. Did you miss anything while away from Charlotte? Uh, Dude, you know what I missed? I honestly missed. I missed. I missed making videos. Um, I missed. I missed doing a live stream. I don't know. It's just these things you get in a routine. They start to really become a part of your life. I did have my Xbox down there, so I didn't play any video games. It felt like I was on vacation, but I was like, just waiting for it to end. It was weird. Like, I enjoy myself more here, having to manage my time before I go to work, making videos, going to the gym. I enjoy that more than just, I don't know, relaxing in the sun. It's not my thing. Maybe it used to be. Maybe I used to be a younger guy and I could just sit around all day, and now I'm just not that way. So I missed doing stuff. I missed having a routine. That's what I missed. That's like specifically what I missed. Um, he probably missed his bar outside of family. I did miss the bar a little bit. I missed seeing people. I missed socializing. That's really important. My mom is good. She has to keep a distance from me and everybody else because her immune system is really weak because of the kidney transplant. Um, Yup. Like him. Thanks. Um, H4TD. Do you have any battle decks for sale, bro? I do not. Uh, he missed us. That's what he's trying to say. Waiting for it to end. Sounds like a vacation to me. Yeah. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is yes, I miss you guys. I miss having something to look forward to. Having something to look forward to. I don't know. It's just like, okay, today we laid out on the sun and the sand, and that was great. And then it was like the next day, okay, we're gonna go out on the sun and the sand again. And then the next day it was like, okay, I might get an alcoholic beverage and feel terrible the next day. Like, I don't know. Going out in the sun too is like, when you're younger, it's different. You have more energy. You don't care about sunburn. You're not getting sunburned. But you get older and you get hit like a bag of bricks. You know, you wake up the next day and you're like, oh my god, all I did yesterday was sit out in the sun for a little bit and I feel fried. So, but oh, cry me a river. I was on vacation and I didn't exactly enjoy it the entire time. But the girls did. Diana loved it. Aspen was having a great time until she had a heat stroke. So, like, overall, it was still an incredible trip. And at the end of everything, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. My family's healthy. I'm just grateful. Because if something, God forbid, if something happened to Aspen, I don't even, like, know, wouldn't know where to move forward. It's really easy to take for granted that you have a little family and that you have people there for you all the time, and God forbid anything happens to them. Um, so this trip really has made me take inventory of how lucky I am to have this little family. Um, and you know, in the end, I still would have, you know, probably. I don't even want to think about if anything would have happened. So, and guys, in the moment that my daughter had a heat stroke, I honestly can't tell you. I didn't know whether she was gonna come back from that. Like I didn't know. So that was horrifying, and yeah, that's why I kind of just like I was like looking forward to just being on the live, opening up some card packs. I will tell you right now. Um, I will tell you right now. If you ever go to Cancun, you need to be really careful about those resorts. You need to be super careful. Airbnb at like a nice place is like a nice like gated community type deal is probably a better bet. Which it sounds snobby, it sounds like whatever it sounds like, but that's what we've done with my family in the past, and we never had an issue going to Mexico. Never. But we go to this resort, shit hits the fan, I end up getting screwed over at a hospital, my daughter getting misdiagnosed. Like, it's just, yeah. I would say avoid Iberostar resorts. Iberostar resorts. Avoid those resorts at all costs. And like, there's articles about stuff being put in the food, stuff being put in the alcohol. There's all kind of conspiracies about that place. But there's even more stuff about people saying that they send you from that resort. And this is something that I might do a video on, and I might follow up on it. But, you know, I'm just trying not to focus too much on that experience. But I do want to kind of punish these resorts and this hospital system down there for just, like, kind of extortioning. Like, a kind of extortion for tourists. Like just trying to zap us for every single dollar we're worth up front before they even do any service for us. It was horrible, and I don't know how different it would have been if I had travel insurance, like health insurance, travel health insurance. I don't know how different it would have been, but I would say that would be really important to have in the future too. But yeah, it was $200 for the clinic at the resort, the checkup for the clinic, for them to misdiagnose my daughter. Then they sent us to an even worse place. They sent us to a private hospital that charged us $600 to check in, and then was putting like they put like $7,000 on hold, like up front. They wanted me to be able to up front put $7,000 on hold in case they needed to do more treatment on my daughter. And like, you guys, it was not an easy decision leaving the hospital. I had to decide, could something happen to my daughter if I pull her out of this hospital? And in the end, it felt like things were going on in that hospital that were immoral and unethical, and I decided that instead of letting it happen to me, I was going to take the chances and go back to the States because it was only a 2 hour flight. So we discharged ourselves from the hospital against the doctor's wishes in Cancun because I just didn't trust it. Their reviews online, and the hospital is called Hospiten. That's the important part. Iberostar Resorts do some kind of commission deal with Hospiten, the hospitals in Cancun, and they basically commission to, if anything happens to the tourist, if they get sick from the food or the alcohol or get sun poisoning on the beach, if anything, God forbid, anything happens, they send you to the clinic. The clinic the clinic gouges you for a basic checkup. Then they send you to an even worse place, which is Hospiten. And then Hospiten Cancun gouges you up front for a checkup, and then gouges you, and then tries to get you to stay for a night or two. Benjamin Dean, I don't trust any doctor. I get the feeling, Ben, because I remember when I was talking about my thyroid, which I ran out of thyroid medication for a couple of days, and I felt fine. So I don't even know what to believe anymore, but from any medical system we have. But all I know is my healthcare is covered here in the U.S. and it's not in Mexico. So that was the main issue for me, is like, and no, it's not all about money, but it's also about, like, I know what care I'm getting, and I know that it's all covered, that no one's going to try and screw me over. And I also, not to be insensitive to my daughter having a heat stroke, but I spent the whole night patting her down with ice bags and damp cloths and trying to keep her internal body temperature down. I know what to do because my family's gone through it before as well. So I know that even though she's a toddler and it can be fatal, I know once you get your body stable and your vitals are stable, most of the time they're fine. Now this hospital, Hospiten in Cancun, they gave me paperwork that indicated that my daughter's calcium levels were dangerously low, which sometimes happens after a stroke. But keep in mind, my daughter takes calcium supplements. She drinks milk. She's off the growth charts health wise. Like, my pediatrician didn't even want to buy into it. He was like, I don't know, Ryan. I think you should get on the next flight home because your daughter is one of the healthiest little girls that I've ever even checked into the office. So if she's stable right now, I would take your chances and come home. That's my unprofessional advice. But if you want to know my professional advice, until she's fully recovered at that hospital, until they say that she's fully covered, you don't know what can happen. But I had a gut feeling that it was just not the right place to be. And here we are in the U.S., and my daughter is fine, despite the hospital saying that it was a very high risk for me to take her out of the hospital. I think a combination of the heat in Mexico, in Cancun, right over the equator, I think the combination of heat, the combination of salty foods, and the humidity. It's very tough for toddlers to sweat. They don't really sweat. They don't perspire, which doesn't allow their body to regulate temperatures. In general, they have less surface area, so their body overheats very easily. So it's definitely scarier when your toddler has a heat stroke as opposed to you having one, like a grown adult having one. Our bodies bounce back a lot quicker. But anyways, I'm kind of proud of myself for putting my foot down and being like, no, this place is like rigged and fraudulent, and I'm getting out of this hospital, and I'm taking my kid. You're gonna unhook my kid right now, and we're getting out of here. It was kind of a badass moment. Like, let me just say right now, when you as a parent are in a fight or flight situation for your child, you will go into badass mode. Like, I was walking around that hospital like, you guys are gonna fucking unhook my kid right now, and I'm getting the fuck out of this hospital. Like, I want this shit done now. Like, I was very, I would say, aggressive in the hospital, and at one point somebody came up to me and reprimanded me about my actions in the hospital, but no one was listening to us. No one was helping us. No one was being transparent with us. They were just trying to like do all these tests and run stupid random tests and just charge us out the ass for it fraudulently. And my card is still being charged for things fraudulently right now, so I'm trying to dispute that with my credit card company. But yeah, this is why like I kind of need to do a follow up video. But Iberostar Resorts and Hospitin Cancun Hospital Systems, and they're all over the world. So this is a company that's corporately owned, privately owned, by a company by um, an entity in Spain. Anyways, this is not really that important. I'm honestly surprised all of y'all are still in here. Um, but yeah, that's just part of the trip, and stay away from some of these resorts. Do your research. Like, it's amazing how many people go to these resorts and go to these hospital systems and don't look into it. And you might ask, well, Ryan, why didn't you and your family look into these hospital systems before you went? Because I did not make those decisions. My wife's family pretty much was like, no, she's going to go to the clinic here at the resort. We're going to have her checked stat. But the issue with me was that I did not want to check our daughter into the clinic at the resort or a hospital they would send us to, because I felt it was a biased opinion to get us to stay longer, spend more money. I didn't trust anything. Um, and I was right. I fought with her family about this. It was very uncomfortable. I regret that it happened that way. But in the end, I was right. And now I end up with this massive hospital bill when I didn't want to stay in Mexico to begin with. Some of you even know that I didn't want to go. I did not want to go to this wedding to start with. It was a huge pain in the ass for me. I had to leave my business behind. I had to not work for a week. You know, I just couldn't do YouTube videos, and like whatever, that stuff's trivial. But I don't like traveling either. I don't like flying. So all these things on top of the trauma that happened there, I was already annoyed with just going on this trip. So then like all this extra shit that happened on the trip was just like I just after this trip, I don't want to travel anywhere. I do not want to travel anywhere. I'll go to the beach on the East Coast. I will fly to states in the U.S. I'll see my sister in L.A., and that's about it. Um, I do really want to go to Japan. I might still end up doing that. I mean, I'm probably going to do that. But I'm going to be cautious about just traveling in general, especially if I'm traveling with my family, with my toddler again. That's something that I don't know if I'm going to do again. Okay, let me check this chat. Holidays away are not always what you planned it to be. Yeah. Where's Diana and Aspen? They're home now. Life changing. I don't trust any doctor. Wait, sun poison? That's a thing? That is a thing. I just eat good, cut out smoking and alcohol and energy drinks, which is difficult because they are pushing cigarettes, they're pushing alcohol, they're pushing bullshit on you pretty much the whole time that you're there. It's really salty foods that are not good for you at all. That's what they have at like the buffets in the resort. I literally, whenever I ate food, I was very picky. I was very picky, and like, I'm not a picky eater, guys, but whenever I ate at the resort, I definitely was like, I'm gonna eat half of what's on this plate. Iodine supplement for your thyroid. It's good. It's good you're not unintelligent. Otherwise, you might still be on vacation, right? You could probably speak for hours, and I'd still be on. Well, dude, it's amazing to me the amount of people that were in this hospital, and they're walking around the resort, and no one's questioning anything. And like, I stayed up late nights on this trip. I stayed up at the hospital. I could not sleep. I didn't trust the nurses coming into our room. Like, I didn't trust anything. I'm like, they're doing whatever they can to keep us here at this point. I had to call the desks like and walk around the hospital every time that one of her IV ended. I ended up being like, yo, when's she getting another IV? You guys have been hours in here before giving her another IV. What's the deal with that? It was just like, and I'm paying top dollar for a room. Just amazing that like we don't question anything in our reality. Like we let all these things happen a lot of times, and especially when you're on vacation, you're unsuspecting, you don't think that anything's gonna happen, and then boom, you smack your head, because you drank too much and you've been out in the sun all day, and you're going to the first thing for medical care, and they don't do much, and they charge you a lot of money, and then they send you to another medical care, and you get stuck there for days spending $10,000. Like, this is what happens. And there's a lot of people that in the reviews for the hospital that I was at, once I got my Wi-Fi, which took me a while to get Wi-Fi there too. It was weird. Like, the Wi-Fi didn't work. It went in and out. And eventually when I finally got them to give me Wi-Fi, and I got on Wi-Fi, the first thing I did was look up the hospital. I had terrible reviews. And all these people saying they got scammed, and that their card got, was used without consent, fraudulently. Like, so much stuff. And I about had a panic attack. My stomach, like, flipped insides, and, like, I was like, babe, we need to get out of here. And, like, obviously, like, I can't be like that around my wife and kid. I need to be strong. I need to be the man of the household. But at the same time, my gut was really telling my body something. It was like, we're not supposed to be here right now. And her dad was pretty much fighting me the whole time about it. Like, Orion, like, this is what it means to be a man. When you're a father, you need to accept that you're going to spend money on things. And he compared all of the stuff he spent money on with Diana's family. And I'm like, no offense, but like what you do with your family has nothing to do with what I do with my family. This goes fundamentally, this was one of the biggest issues I had on the trip, was like, fundamentally, you don't ever tell someone how to raise their kid. You don't tell someone what to do with their kid, how to care for their kid, how to raise their kid. You don't do that. It is a fundamental traditional law of parenting no-nos. You just don't do that. But luckily, because her dad was translating for us at the hospital, but when he left, I closed the door behind me, and I was like, Paulo. Her dad's name is Paulo. And he's a G. Like, I love the guy. I respect the guy. But we just had some seriously big disagreements on that trip. But I'm like, you need to look into this hospital when you leave. I'm begging you, man. Go back, get on Wi-Fi. You and your wife, look at this hospital and see what people are going through here, because I don't think we should be here. And lo and behold, the next day he calls my wife and he's like, I think you and Orion need to get out of that hospital. So, like, yeah, it was crazy and super validating, because I was like, I know I was not going crazy in there. But that's all on that, because y'all are going to have me ranting for hours on that. And I've had so many people reach out to me and tell me, like, shit happened to them when they were on vacations in Cancun. It's not all of Mexico, right? That's like the U.S. There's going to be dangerous parts in the U.S., but oh, man. Oscar, sorry that happened to you. My family has property in Puebla, Mexico, and yeah, it's rough, even for a national.
I thought you were sick. Why did you eat my cough drops?
I just Googled Hospiten, Mexico. Dude, nice, dude. You were right on that. I just Googled Hospiten, Mexico scam. First thing, 4 years ago, guy had the same issue. You did the right thing. Just note yourself, never go there again. Yeah, Japan is 100% safer than any other places. A tiny bit of alcohol, not every day, is okay. My parents had the same problem with me. You see, I have a tracheotomy and a G-tube. I had no trach when I was born, but it wasn't until we left that I caught what my parents told me was sepsis. Interesting. Benjamin, you were the person responsible for your family. Well, yeah, and that's why I was pissed off most of the trip, because my not yet in-laws, but are going to be my parents one day, like, I just fundamentally don't agree with, like, we don't agree on anything, really. Like, we try and find small talk, but, and this is very personal, right? Should I be sharing this on YouTube? Maybe not, but, again, therapeutic, the boys, y'all are the homies, so, the day ones. Austin Reese, you're getting into cultural differences, though, as well. No doctor could tell them what the problem was. I'm sure you will have more enjoyable time in Japan. Sometimes a father, mother-in-law goes a bit too far. Yeah. But yeah, either way, we're back. It's good. But yeah, if you look up Hospiten Cancun, you're gonna see a lot of sketchy reviews. It was bad. Um, Spill your guts as long as Diana is not around. No, she's around. She can hear me right now. She's doing stuff in the kitchen, but she can hear me right now. Like she knows that trip was traumatic to me, and we're working through it because that's what you do. You're together. You're gonna have tough times. You're gonna have disagreements. But one thing I am glad that I didn't do was I didn't completely go off on anybody. I didn't like explode and totally lose my full composure. And if I did at any point, I apologized for it. Um, I know how important it is to like have good long term relationships with like your partner's family because that's the thing. Family is everything, and if it's not all very uniform, then it's a broken system, right? Like some people just don't get along with their in laws. It just doesn't work. But like I want to make it work no matter what. It was just this trip, which this trip went really really well, right? Again, guys, this trip was a very fun trip up until shit hit the fan, and that's when I realized how vulnerable I was and how crappy of a situation it was. Like how helpless, vulnerable and helpless. Like I realized like I'm in another country. I have no one here. I am trying to make decisions while the other side of the family is also trying to make decisions. Um, yeah, it was a lot. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Um, and what's good, Mystic? Yo, Fortress, what's good? Passed that booty exam. Okay. Well, anyways, we opened up some Paradox Rift. We opened up a Zapdos 151 box and got nothing. But we did open a Paradox Rift box. We got some other basic EX hits, but these were like the only hits we got out of the booster box so far. I'm saving the rest of them either for next week or just for doing some videos this week, opening a couple packs at a time, which ended up being fine because we've just been, well, I've been venting and like responding to stuff this whole time, pretty much. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Speaking of, as you guys know, I'm a family man, so it's time to spend time with my family, spend time with my wife. Tomorrow I'm off. The bar is closed for Thanksgiving, so I'm excited to just spend some time in the house again. Boy, is it nice to be home, y'all. It's so nice. Nothing stronger than family. Quote from Bald Guy in Fast and the Furious movie. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. Oh, man. Yeah, Rob V was right on it. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a fantastic night. I will keep you updated if I pick up anything for Black Friday deals or GameStop, and we can open up some more product. I cannot wait. There are so many pulls to get out of this set, and I haven't even gotten started on them. So I'll keep you guys posted. Have a fantastic night, everybody. Thank you so much for the questions and like being involved in my life and just being a huge support system. Like all of you guys are awesome, and yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm extremely grateful. So thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Peace out.